Oh, nice duck. Good call out. Big combo coming in. Big combo coming in. Huh! Whoa! That was tight! No! VDX combo. Oh, sidestep electric. Doesn't miss a beat. New stuff. Heat dash. He's equalizing. No more starburst. Waifu! Waifu! Down forward 1 pixel. Harada's magic pixel. Nice! Tech in his knee. Oh my goodness. He's burning the clock with this super long combo. Heat dash. He burned the entire timer. He had no chance to come back. The only way he would have come back was doing a rage art right there. And knee counter hit his normal button with the back one. Before we get started, this is the bracket we have for the top 8. We have Mangja versus Meo-IL. Mangja known for Law and occasionally Lydia. Meo-IL known for Victor, but more recently playing a lot of Jack. Mulgold versus Knee is the other winner's match. Mulgold with the Claudio and the Fang, and Knee rocking Brian almost all the way. Finally, on the loser side, Ulsan versus Rangchu, Dragonov, and Ulsan does have a Reina against Rangchu's Kuma and Panda. And then Pinya, the Raven legend, returning to the character after the Season 2 buffs against Shadow 20Z with Zafina and Claudio. The entire bracket will be first to 2 until the top 4 as of the latest TWT season. Any of the semi-final... let me clarify. The winner's final and the grand final are first to 3. The loser's final is also first to 3. This has always been the case. And then finally, the loser's semi-final. This last one here is now also first to 3. That is the only change alongside some of the coaching changes for this Tekken World Tour. All right, welcome everybody. Game 1, Mangja on the left, Meo-IL on the right. 2 Koreans, Mangja, a legend. Goes by a different name in every Tekken. I'm not sure if that's official or not, but in Tekken Tag 2, we knew him as Malgu. Well known for his martial law. In Tekken 7, he went by Nameless King Online. Didn't really see him at many tournaments, at least in the late stage when I was active. And now he goes by Mangja. Winner side of the top 8, Meo-IL, known for his Geese Howard in Tekken 7. Now rocking Victor and Jack. Mostly Jack in this tournament. Mostly rocking Jack in this tournament.
I mean, I'll go back to John Ding, right? John Ding not in this top 8, but he's one of the players that when he gained...
They're talking about the various players throughout the tournament. Something I found particularly interesting
and even him having these backup
is how many consistent players from Season 1 we see succeeding in Season 2. I'm consistently impressed that despite how a lot of high-level players will complain about the game and will hear from more casual players of the game that they're just supposed to adapt and Tekken needs to evolve, we still see the same faces at the top because they'll put in the work. They will do the adaptation and their fundamentals are solid. So I'm a very, very big fan of seeing this level of consistency. And I think this just lends credence to the argument that whether you try to take away power from the high-level players, they will figure out how to do it. So in my mind, it makes sense to not to stop throwing these changes at these players with the idea of destabilizing their placings at the top, right? I think that makes more sense to me. I'm biased as somebody who really enjoys the high level of play, but in my mind, if it's more fun to watch and more fun to play at a high level, that enthusiasm trickles down. And it gives us something to aspire to and something to really reach for as people trying to improve in this game. But that's just my old man take. Let's get to the match. Okay. Meo-IL putting out his buttons in advance. Mangja not able to find a way in. 2-1 counter hit. Or 2-1 counter hit. Full crouch down back 1. The throw break change in Season 2 where the 1+2 throws are easier to break using separate buttons now. Great change. A lot of high-level pros were missing the 1+2 breaks, and it's because they don't use a bind. Muscle memory, I believe, from the arcades is you hit the button separately, and there was a different input detection leniency or strictness in Tekken 8 versus previous Tekkens. you're going to see the 1+2 throws get broken more, unless, of course, it hits an armor or a parry. Mulgold does a down back 3 and dashes in, but he blocks and keeps it solid. It's really hard to hate on that kind of rage art. It's really hard to hate on that kind of rage art because success, whether it succeeds or fails, you have put in their mind that you are willing to interrupt their offense there. And in this version of Tekken, if you interrupt somebody's offense, it means you get to start your offense and keep going. Alright, the Gamma Howl shield. When Jack is in heat, he gets the big G install. It powers up all of his Gamma Howl moves, I believe. Gamma Charge, Gamma Howl. Okay, down jab underneath the high from the stance. Slide into up forward 3, little mid mix up. Last hit. Runs the mid, kept running below. Now he runs the mid. The big G buffs Gamma Howl 1, 2, and Bubble. Good to know. There it is, a throw on the Power Crush, and Law gets a launching throw. Junkyard Tailspin. Or a Tornado. I'm old. Tailspin is Tekken 7. Law in Season 2 no longer has access to counter hit follow-ups after his while standing 4 into DSS. Specifically, the strong counter hit follow-ups like the DSS forward 1 into Heat Dash. He doesn't get that anymore. So it's a big nerf to Law, but in exchange, he got a lot of nunchuck moves that are really powerful. And we're not seeing Mangja using a lot of it. And I wonder if that's because Jack is showing all of these armor moves, right? It's hard to commit to your big buttons when Jack 8 keeps flexing and putting out the armor. All right, back 2. Pokes going underneath the jabs. And he's making a huge comeback here, poke by poke. 4 seconds. Oh, he ducked underneath, but he went for a slide instead. A spring kick. Spring kick. There is a bit of a margin for error there. If the Law doesn't turn around and do the 1+2 on the right timing to get the nunchuck, he'll get like the back turn back fist. But Mangja is not the type of guy to mess that up. Mangja not the type of guy to mess that up. For those who don't know, the format of this tournament is first to 2. However, winners final and losers final historically in Tekken have been first to 3. This version of the Tekken World Tour this year, they are adding the losers semifinal to that. So all top 4 matches will be first to 3 instead of just the top 3 matches. PS5! Giving a lot of lows to Mangja. That gives me anxiety when that menu shows up in a match, bro. But they're playing it out. Sidestep to the right. Okay. Blocked to the forward 2, but didn't punish it. Going for the throw. This time it succeeds. I just gassed up the... No! Already? It's the first match, man.
But I don't, in a first to 3 format like this, I don't know if Meo-IL can keep
first to 3
particle barrier like that.
First to 2.
Such a risk, yeah,
right?
Such a risk.
In the patch notes or the Tekken Talk where they talked about changing the format, they said top 4 would be first to 3, not the entire top 8.
Obviously, I think they're gonna go right back into it. All right, here we go.
Okay. Production did not switch back quickly, so we missed some gameplay.
Okay, so
controller malfunction on Mangja's side.
So
oh, Mangja's controller was tweaking, so I think Mangja still plays on an old Panthera, right? So there's a lot of rooms for failure there. Nice grab call out on the armor. He's dead. He did forward 2 there at a DSS to save the wall hazard, and then he spent it there. I think that makes the most sense. If you spend the hazard right away, you can't really continue the combo much further. So.
He's not going to be able to keep getting away with that particle barrier. We already talked about the threat of using throws
1, 2, 3.
to stop these big armor attacks. Evolution.
Especially again, rewarding throws like that one.
Oh, 1, 1, 2. If you went for the 1, 1, 1, it would have counter hit, heat engaged. All these pokes adding up to permanent damage, around half HP. Meo-IL finds a forward 4, 1+2.
Give him the hook. Meo-IL finds his launch. Gonna find the wall as well. Activation.
Okay. Big stomp.
Yeah, wants to retain it.
This is nasty Oki right
Big
here.
stomp again.
Working the lows.
Oh, down 2-3. You can't take the Law player out no matter what. No matter how high level it gets. Cannot take the Law player out of the... What do you mean? Can't take the soul out of a Law player? Nice heat smash.
Runs right into another heat smash, and Mangja now up 1 round here.
Yeah, it feels like we're not seeing a lot of Law's Season 2 stuff. The big nunchuck swings, probably because of the Jack Flex, that move, right? So instead, Mangja leaning into the knee lift, forward 3+4, the throw that guarantees a launch if he called out the armor properly, or a heat burst.
I love the delay.
Okay, heat burst himself.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm glad you called it a shimmy. Delaying the string, seeing
Okay, they traded. They traded again. Back to heat dash. Not much meter left. Ooh, no whiff punish. He gets the heat smash, gets a mix-up situation. Goes for the throw.
That was so smart though, because he
wow, that was good discipline from Mangja. The throw whiffed in his face, and he didn't input the throw break, so you didn't see like the power crush or back 1+2. Youch! Low parry into Dragon Cannon. Challenge spin kicks Dragon Cannon. Big hug. That puts Mangja in contention for the top 3. Quite cleanly. And that was with the round deficit from a controller issue. Law isn't top 10. He is a terror in red ranks, though. I'll give you that. It takes... I think it takes Bandai Namco levels of out of touch to type and send that message right after a Law makes it into top 3 at Evo Japan. That is marvelous. You should send in a job application.
Oh, go.
I feel like that
was very impressive. Like he just won. He just won. he just won. like it wasn't like 1 match after, 2 matches after. He literally just won. It just happened in front of our eyes. He said Law a terror in red veins because that's where he'd be seeing him. You know, it'll be a really fun moment of despair as you continue to climb and see Law players and experience that feeling doesn't go away. Once you're out of red ranks, smooth sailing. Law is chill. Does it get worse? Yeah, because the Law player learns to use 1-1-1. They learn to start counter hit confirming the 1-1-1, bro. Alright. Mulgold versus Knee. Knee on the Brian. Brian has gotten some significant buffs throughout the lifespan of Tekken 8. And you know I am not downplaying Knee, okay? Let's get that out of the way. On no planet am I the one downplaying Knee, okay? Or shitting on his accomplishments. You would have to be a very new Tekken fan to believe that I am disrespecting Knee. However, Brian is very, very strong. By the same token, they have given Claudio a charged up guard break string that blows up walls.
What I appreciate about that too is,
and nearly every match that I've seen Mulgold on stream in Evo Japan, not every match, but on stream, he seems to get an exploding wall. On the Claudio. With his charged up mid string, his homing mid wall splat, his low heat smash that blows up walls.
He was basically saying you don't reach the skill level enough to actually understand it.
I want to see that situation come up. I want to see the God of Tekken defend against it, because that is some nonsense. Mulgold keeps doing the partial charge. If you don't know what move I'm talking about, Claudio does a kick and then points his fingers like a ray gun.
Like, I will win the tournament, and then I'm gonna sit there
and Claudio partially charges it so that when you try to counter the full charge, he just shoots you. Brian also got a 2-hit charge unblockable wall splat. They about to go unblockable for unblockable. This is it, man. This is season 2. Oh, look, an exploding wall. Go figure. Back 1 immediately. He knows Knee likes to move, Knee likes to defend. Let's turn that off immediately. Knee starts forward dashing, working the legs with the down 4. Yaha! You know, isn't that Claudio move, the jumping mid, isn't that basically a demon paw now that's plus?
Running to engage, and those things you really have to pay attention to.
Okay, heat smash. Woo-ha-ha. Back to the wall. Down 4. Hit him on the ground. Delayed DP. Getting a bit of regen off with the rest of his heat. He found the forward 1+2, 1+2. Rage art right away. I respect that decision a lot. The wall, there was an awkward wall distance to decide whether you were going to get a 2 or a 3 hit wall combo there, right? So just spend the rage art, keep it safe. VDX, you look like the character Hiro Nakamura from the TV show called Heroes for a real man. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Was a phrase I grew up with. I also dealt with similar levels of racism where we saw an Asian on TV and they said I looked like him. So, you know, thanks for bringing me back. Back 1. QCB 1. A little empty hop into duck.
He will pick you apart. He will be like,
okay,
these lows are working. We're going to keep doing those lows. You're getting a little afraid. Now I'm going to hit you with this hop kick.
Sidestep right, but he didn't duck the second hit.
Trying to move around it.
Me trying to move around in this season. Let's see what happens. Nice. Finishes the down forward 1 string.
Playing this really defensively. You see him with a lot of left step, a lot of just
oh, okay.
Mulgold, and Mulgold is being very hesitant on throwing some of those options out there.
The new Neo Incinerator. Back 1. Okay.
But the back 1, of course, just enough tracking to catch him on the move.
I'm glad you was talking about how he's playing back, but I feel like
back 1, catching the sidestep button from Knee.
Can't go too crazy versus Claudio,
he does it again. Sidestep forward 4-1, getting around the quick poke and finding a launch. The back 1 not enough to dissuade him. I like that, because look at the reward. He dropped the combo. 2-1. The new stuff. Okay, Brian in heat now. We're going to see lots of defense. Apparently, he whiffed the heat smash. It would have blown through the heat burst. He had the right read, but the wrong spacing. And now Claudio has the wall. He pointed his hand. He didn't shoot. Well, he did shoot. He charged it, but Knee stayed down. The new Neo Incinerator. Is that what they call the tourney PS5s? That was a good joke. I respect that. Floated out of the up forward 2. Nice carry. Saving the wall. He wants to do some unblockables too. You can tell. Down 4. Get up. Oh, interrupted. Good choice. And now with no Snake Eyes, he can't go for the unblockable, but a down forward 1 is almost enough to kill. Knee not forcing the kill. He's working the timer. He had all that offensive pressure and sat still. Claudio did the new low that got sped up, but he didn't have enough time to mount the comeback. Knee maintaining control in one of the most high variance versions of Tekken that have ever existed. Partial charge, Knee just stand blocks. And now the Starburst is gone.
Moving to the right, sidestepping to the right.
He's been blocking, but now he has a great position with Mulgold's back to the wall. What a block while standing 3. Okay, now he's in heat. Mulgold is almost outside. He spends his heat smash right away just to burn Mulgold's timer. He's saying, let's just play some Tekken. Unfortunately, Mulgold goes straight at him with the forward 1+2, 1+2, new wall ender. The middle. And he started pointing his gun. 2-2.
Even the wall combo damage is a little bit split.
Okay. No throw break is rough. Just movement. He got his rear. Oh, but Claudio turned around just in time. Sidestep right, duck while standing 1. You love to see it. Remember last time we pointed out that he missed the duck on the high. Now he got it. Nice duck. Can't punish that in this game. Down back 3, while standing 3. Nice punish. Calling out Knee for not doing the second hit. Hatchet kick. Sidestep that has a lot of tracking. Oh, the DP caught him. He can heat dash to save this combo. No, he can't. DP hits on the ground. Nice block. Didn't go for the second hit. Partial string. 1+2 throw. QCB 1 plus frames. Oh! He got poked by the jab string and then down jab. Down to the wire.
Oh my gosh, he got away with it.
Listen,
down to the wire.
We talk about how Knee is sidestepping right towards the screen on some of these
infested,
and it has kept
giving Knee some coaching. Can you imagine being the guy to give Knee coaching? Like, like how much would the fans hate you if Knee lost after you show up to coach him? You know what I mean? I could not bear that pressure, bro. I'd be like, Knee, you got it. You got it.
I was about to say, one of the tools we really haven't seen as much, which is one of his greats. Back 1 from Claudio.
Like, obviously, every player can have a trusted coach that could actually help them, right? It's not like it's useless. I'm talking about just the optics of it. Obviously, Knee trusts Infested enough to provide analysis for him or tell him the right thing. Otherwise, he would say, get away from me, right? But for the nation of Korea to see you do that, oh my god, man. Uh-oh, partial charge, and knee twitched. He tried to do a little sidestep and got blown up. Mulgold rarely actually rips the full charge. He keeps doing the partial charge, and people keep getting antsy and trying to call out the full unblockable. Heat dash to save the combo. Deck, 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 deck. Ha ha! Wake up mix. Back one plus frames, and then he rips the low. He did not greed for the low immediately. Waited a few interactions. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Claudio only doing the single down back 4 because he doesn't want to risk getting launched in the event that Knee does block the low. So by doing the first hit, he gets a little poke, not risking his life. Makes a lot of sense. Sidestep 4, Knee gets a block and punish. Went QCB1, cannonball straight. No punish, Knee instead focused on getting into heat as quickly as possible. Back 4. Heat smash again, burns some of Claudio's meter. Goes the partial. Wow, did that evade? Now it's just rage versus rage. He got underneath it. Simple punish. Did not need a launch to kill.
This dude Lee is ridiculous.
I used to not coach Anakin for the same reason. I was like, bro's the GOAT. He got it. Yeah.
It's an all-purpose tool, man. One of the best tools he has.
And as much as we
single jab, single jab.
Offensive that Tekken 8 is. Look how deep
little duck under the 1+2 throw.
Especially when things aren't going the way.
Knee seems to be figuring it out.
These guys are fighting in the pocket.
Nice block, man. All right, now he has to survive boss mode, Claudio. He spends it all right away. He whiffed and just went for the extension. Knee staying solid. He said, I don't need to get the whiff punish here. I don't need to get the counter hit here. I'm just chilling. Are you able to kill me? Down 4. Wow.
What's he gonna do?
Oh, okay. One big hit. Hold on. Oh, he shot him. Okay, no, he's okay. Not natural. He went for it.
Knee clean.
That string has a mix-up. If you don't know, Claudio usually can do a high, or he can go for the mid. Mulgold gambled that Knee would try to duck the high. Knee is ice cold. He's just defending, bro.
Seeing how Mulgold is trying his damnedest to open up Knee, and it's not working.
I keep forgetting about that quality of life.
All right, they're fighting in New York.
Yes. It's like, man, this is fast. What's happening?
I definitely forgot about that. I'm glad you said that. Yeah.
Back one, whiffs. Knee just playing forward dashes. The information he could have received from that is that Mulgold is just standing there while Knee is dashing forward. Information on the timing, information on what play to make next. That might go on +2. Mulgold trying to find some that Tanvir magic with the mid. Tanvir is really a magical Claudio player. His special power is that his moves hit. Called out the charge. Nice call out by Mulgold.
Great carry. But you gotta be careful.
Okay, cannonball straight.
I love that move. It's just so sick.
Okay, partial charge again. Knee staying cold as ice. Nice block. Whiffed. There are a lot of whiff punishes being missed. Is it the nerves? Is it the PlayStation 5s? The Neo Incinerator PlayStation 5s? +5 into homing mid. Knee again staying so solid, picking high coverage options, letting the opponent hang themselves. Look at that. He just stand blocked off the hop kick.
Taking everything off the table for Mulgold and slowing this game down.
He put him in a box.
Knee's like an advancing wall, man.
He really didn't use those tools that much.
Orbital attempted. He had a decent read on the timing, but Mulgold did not bite. Down 4. Look at this. He's pieced him up. Brian has a character known for having not really the strongest pokes. He just took down Mulgold with a perfect in 26 seconds using pokes to put him down to a 1 combo situation. Got him to fold. This is why he is the god of Tekken.
Also, just Knee's option of staying
okay,
on the ground,
that sidestep 4 gets through. Mashes the down forward 1. 2 throws broken. Now he's got great wall positioning. Mulgold, nice block and punish. They gave Claudio that for some reason. Forward 1+2, 1+2. Back 1. Sidestep around the jab and gets a heat burst. He's getting through Claudio's heat. Yep. Mulgold just not able to find any mids that stick. Full string. He's tricked some people with that before because it used to just be the 2 knees. The Knee will not be deceived. Counter hit. The Brian special. Unable to salvage a sidewall combo, but finds a heat smash and he's dead. Wow, the camera. Production was more confident in that kill than I was. I didn't know if he was dead or not. They just switched off. Like, all right, man. Better than me?
It
Shit.
looked like at the very end it wasn't close. It was a lot closer than it really was.
It was mad confident.
These guys were fighting up close was just insane.
Bro, like
good stuff.
One of the quality of life
Good composure off of the sideball, not connecting. That was cool to watch. That was interesting too. Like early in the set, Mulgold was hitting a bunch of back ones, right? And then eventually, Knee just started blocking all the lows. He was just correct. And he was out poking Claudio, which is fascinating. Is Knee or someone else is struggling in Season 1? I think he just started figuring out Tekken 8 more and more. And then even with the Season 2 changes, that playstyle he figured out just carried through. Infested probably walked up and said, you know what to do. He looked so solid. Well, there were missed whip punishes and like stuff like that, but there was this underlying confidence in his approach. Like every knee down four was connecting, right? He put out the while standing threes. Some of them got blocked and punished, and he just insisted. It felt like, yeah, like Knee just was unshakable. Whether or not you find the whiff punishes, even with, or, you know, drop the combos, things like that, he didn't look nervous at all. That was really cool. It was really noticeable, too, in, like, the low HP situations where you see, like, Mulgold's back to the wall. He has, like, a pixel left. You know Claudio is a thief in the night. He's a thief in broad daylight. Claudio will do whatever it takes to rob the shit out of you, right? And Mulgold is good at that, too. He'll put out the twin piston, the down forward 1-2 if he confidently has a read that you're overextending, and Knee never gave it to him. Just doing a homing mid, single jab, and then he found an opportunity to go for like a down back 3 after playing the coverage. Why people always talk about Knee performance and the changes to the game? Come on, it's like he has to prove every tourney that he still got it, although the changes. Yeah, man. People like seeing, people like cheering against the GOATs.
You said somebody was talking to you for like an hour about it?
He was talking to me like 20 minutes.
Watching
I played this game when I was like 8 years old.
That guy make adaptations is a point of interest for a lot of fans of every level. I want to see that Fakuram breakdown in Tekken 7 so bad. Yeah. You know, I'm happy as a content creator that revisiting traumatic experiences is expected. It's like fast food orders. People pull up to the drive-thru like, yeah, can you show us when you got the shit kicked out of you and you didn't guess properly? Now? I've been waiting here 5 minutes. That's what it feels like. You know, you gotta give us a moment, man. Like, that shit was painful. You know, Pakistan, I think, banned Fakuram. Attempted to ban Fakuram in their tournaments. Would you be done with Tekken if they fuck up the next patch? I mean, listen, bro. If I've learned anything these past few...
It was very, very close.
What is it?
It was mad fun, though.
Past 5 weeks, I'm hopelessly addicted to Tekken.
I just made like very, very small errors, but it was mad
I started playing Tekken when I was 4 years old. I am hopelessly addicted to Tekken. So will I ever permanently quit? That's like asking if a League of Legends player is going to quit. You ever play Injustice? Ray Dollars, I've thought about playing Injustice. And then I watched the Flash combo. A combo from, you know, the superhero, the Flash. And he jabs multiple times in the combos. And the jab literally looks like this.
But you still got
so his combo looks like
games out there that have a lot of history behind them that you can take up and play.
So I've never thought that that game deserves a penny from me.
And the whole nine, man. It's
so
it's a large part of fighting game history. If you've actually funny, bro. That's why he's the homie.
Oh, okay, we're back. We're back.
One of the bangers. Yo, the Kuma's coming.
What's up, Merdoink? There's a tournament during this podcast.
He's been really running the Panda. A lot of people tell you, even Rangchu himself, that Panda's the superior.
All right. Rangchu on Kuma, no Panda.
I think that's exactly
okay, clean walk on the running 1+2. The bear propaganda lives today. They keep telling me just walk it, bro. Okay, counter hit launch. Here we go. Going into heat, strong air to tailspin, big wall carry. Doesn't reach the wall. Nice jab float by Ulsan. Jabbing a bear is so brave. When I think of a bear, I think of my jab being evaded and my lows missing because their legs sit further back. So a successful, there it is. The jab got evaded. What did I just say? But you have to respect Ulsan for making that call out anyways. He'll adjust if his jab keeps getting evaded. He'll just adjust his strategy, right? Oh, down forward 1, pigeon roll. The jab's insisting. You know, it makes sense. Just jab better. If your jab's getting evaded, skill issue. I'm like not even really joking. Like the fact that he's still doing it is really impressive to me.
And look at him just slowly pushing him to this wall.
Down 2.
8 seconds left on the
1-3.
clock. 5 seconds.
He's got 5 seconds left. This is going to timeout. This is something Rip talked about before. They're like, why doesn't Tekken go first to 3? He said, what if Season 2 makes a change and the game slows down? And now we're seeing timeouts so much more frequently, right? So, like, it makes you wonder, did he know? No, I'm kidding. It's a fascinating change, though, and it's why adjusting formats is hard in a game that gets patched so frequently, you know? All right, full crouch low. He's doing the bear stance shimmy. Very electric. Haven't seen that in a while. Heat smash.
That's why he's using it.
Yeah.
It's the heat smash.
It's the heat smash, but it's probably also the jab evasion. Like the way Ulsan plays, like this control style with his movement, his defense, and the jab. The bear, Akuma specifically having the electric that goes under and the heat smash that goes under, maybe what he's looking for, what Rangchu is looking for. Wow, walked cleanly. Ulsan doesn't go for the 1-3-2 to start a combo. I wonder if that's a bear specific thing. Unbreakable throw that deletes gray health. One of my favorite mechanics. Back 4-3. Okay, look at that. Nice timing from Ulsan. He did run forward into nothing twice and then found a counter hit running 2. That takes a lot of bravery against the bear, who can launch you, who can pick 50 different ways to launch you, right? So he's very confident on having established that the jab is going to be in the way, and then he can run at him with the running 2 and find that counter hit. At lower levels of play, you will probably struggle if you try to imitate that exact style because people won't block for that long. Or they'll just really keep blocking, you need to hit them low. Definitely a high level thing, but it's cool to see. Big sidestep gets caught. Big sidestep again, and we love that. The Season 2 sidestep buff, immediately visible. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Rangchu weighing his options. Really wonder if he's going to pick Panda.
You think he's going to switch characters?
I was about to say.
Not a bear. Like, actually switch?
No.
You don't think he'll go to, like, Lydia?
They said not a bear, but the thing is, like, the bears are pretty different.
He's been running other characters, especially
and, yeah, Rangchu does have a Lydia, so.
I don't know if he'll do it in tournament here, though.
Go to stage select. They've opened up the random stage with Panda. That is a rough roll. But I mean, Rangchu has won plenty of times on the onto the random stages, right? He's done it before. But
the big beautiful bear here right now. Trying to open up the legs.
Losing access to the what are these low parries from Ulsan? Looks like he's teabagging. Panda has the heat throw that's unbreakable that gives a guaranteed wall splat if you position change. So if Panda's back is to the wall and he does the heat throw, you get wall splatted. But obviously with the wall being so far away, that's probably not going to be relevant here. So the Panda pick is actually, in my opinion, a bit rough on this stage. And now Ulsan got the while standing 1+2 full launch heat dash. That you heard me right. That's a 12 frame while standing heat dash. He rolls twice, mounts the bear. Still working the jabs. Sidestep 1+2. No heat engage yet, but here's the heat burst. Okay. Pigeon roll. Called out. Down 2, down jab. Ulsan is on stick. The only Korean I know on leverless is Rangchu. Back 4-2-1 counter hit. That did a lot of damage in Season 1, but I think the health buff, without any adjustments to that move, it looks less damaging. Back 4-2, but he doesn't confirm to the last hit. Instead, goes into the slide stance. Deep running 2, trying to call out a delayed button from Rangchu. And that's how Ulsan is really succeeding, right? He's not just like, oh, he's blocking, let me go low. Oh, he's blocking, let me go mid. Let me use my plus frames right away. He's making it very unpredictable when he's going to attack, and that's how he finds moves like that.
Bro, I haven't seen that move since Tekken 5.
Rangchu in rage, though.
Uh-oh, up forward 1. Rangchu finds a sidestep.
Ulsan with the string after.
Ulsan is really cooking it up. This is elimination point for Rangchu. And Ulsan demonstrating why he's such a menace. His attack timing so unpredictable. His defense so solid. Look, he's just going forward and back. He's shimmying him. Single jab. Nice flash duck. And a low parry. Ulsan is a menace, man. Combo drops. Bear specific thing, perhaps. 1-2-1. As soon as Rangchu tries to find his window attack, he gets counter hit and heat engage. Look at this! Forward movement only! phone booth neutral. Stay in the face and just move. He gets counter hit. G-Clef cannon. Rangchu really did bet it all. If that got blocked and launched, he would have died. Oh my god, the 1-2-1 floated him. Ulsan kills here, right? Pigeon roll, slide, 3-0.
That was from an aerial clip too.
Yeah.
And the Tekken World Tour reigning champion is eliminated from Evo Japan. Ulsan is nice, man. That was really good. Something really cool to see is we're not seeing a lot of these players abusing a lot of the new moves. The homing mids. The big back forward two from the Bears. And I would love to talk to the players and get their opinions on this. We've seen me tweet complaining about all the homing moves and things like that. If you've played ranked, at least here in America, you see it happen all the time. Meo-IL did spam a lot of the jack moves, the red bubble. That's true. That's true.
And this is one I think for both these guys too.
We see Mulgold using the unblockable charge a lot. What if it's a gentleman's agreement? I don't think it's anything like that. I think that's a crazy conclusion to come to. But I think that's an emergent behavior, right? So like, you have players, all of these top players are trying to minimize risk and maximize return, right?
I mean, just look.
So it could be what it is when you put two high-level players together, you can't spam that as much because you're inviting variance. As both the person attacking and the person defending, you're inviting randomness. Right?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the end. And now,
what I found playing online and ranked is that the players don't really have as much concern for that randomness. So when you are fighting against that type of player, it's harder to use your defense to create the skill gap. So what I actually think what I would have liked to see is how this would have played out in the earlier stages of the bracket. Did that variance come into play where a mid-level player could apply that offense on a high-level player? How did they counter it, right? But between high-level players, you see them slow down. You see them poking more, blocking more. You see it going to timeout more often. I find that pretty fascinating, and I would love to talk to these players about it. Let's go, Shadow! Stone Cold Shadow! Everybody raid the Evo chat with Stone Cold Shadow. Get in there, get in there, get in there. This is so important. This is so important. All right, ready? Paste this in. Does everybody have the Evo chat open? Twitch.tv/Evo. All right. 5 seconds.
You know, going from the Pinya step, the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stone Cold Shadow. Get in there.
Oh, yeah. In terms of combo recipe was awesome, especially some of the stuff he would come up with. Also movement techniques. Curious to see how he represents in this version of the game.
In early, he was kind of wavering. I remember he was using the Bears in tournament. Yeah. He even used a little bit of Lydia, but
I got timed.
Yeah, now that he talked about his blessed, there was a lot of positives on his side. I feel like he is a.
Whoa! Blame FeedX for the spam. Is that guy in this chat?
Or anything like that, like you saw last year, right? And the other
He's not in this chat, but if he shows up, write his name down. Write his name down.
When your teammates are so successful, players like Rangchu, and
unbelievable, unbelievable. That's actually unbelievable, bro.
When everybody else is having that kind of success,
Holy Snitch is insane. Not trying to hate, but why is he an NPC low key? I feel like making top 8 at Evo Japan. Fuck it, top 8 at any offline disqualifies you from being an NPC. I feel like you just wanted to say that. Like, I feel like making top 8 at a major is the least NPC behavior possible. NPC is definitely not the word, yeah. I'm new. Why doesn't Shadow smile? It's scary, because he's stone cold, bro. Unshakable. Being one of the best in the world makes you an NPC, apparently. Ain't shit to smile about for him in tournament. Yeah, not this season either. Sorry, I'm hating. All right, infinite stage. Raven versus Zafina. What did he just say? 4-4-4, no knockdown anymore.
Both these characters going to be throwing a lot of stance pressure at each other.
Okay, hell sweep. Shadows. Oh my goodness. Sidestep and then gets parried and then hit in the rear. That was not Obama. That was Markman.
think early on we're going to see Pinya putting him in the blender like
Swept again.
What do you know about my character?
Trying to just go crazy, especially first to two format. Running 3 here, Shadow Clone's going crazy.
Okay, sidestepped.
Knows it's minus 13 now.
Yep. Down 4 1 strings in response.
Down 3.
Sidestepping. Shadow trying to retain wall control, but
Shadow has all the resources still, though.
Yeah, the new move. Use that, but that move is good.
right now.
I love how he
Homing
uses
mid.
this
Oh, he got swept.
knockdown,
Okay.
Goes for heat, but this knockdown ain't gonna give you anything except for a round for Pinya.
Pinya has always been
Okay, counter hit while standing too. Hold on, Pinya kind of cooking. I fought Pinya in the CEO top 8, and he was a menace, bro.
Really effectively down 4 there as well. Open the
Second hit whiffs for some reason, and Pinya gets Shadow's back again. Big low. Shadow mashes. The self chip is adding up a lot. The self damage, that really stacked up really quickly. Pinya breaking his ankles. Yeah. Nice counter hit. Guaranteed follow up with a heat engage. No more full launch. Stance cancel into hell sweep.
Not gonna get anything from it.
All the lows. Shadow finally blocking low. Finds a combo off of that. That was cool.
Likely this time around, he is down 2 rounds.
Side swap. He's got Azazel's power.
But of course, he coming into play here.
Counter hit from downtown. That was so far away. I think Shadow did a back 1+2, and he must have hit like Zafina's arm.
He missed.
The big low. Oh, the heat dash launching mid. This might be ugly. Wall. Ouch! Fast 3-0. Pinya is feeling it.
It's on Shadow now to adapt.
Man, that was 3 hard rounds straight.
Yeah,
you
man.
Shadow here, what are you doing? Are you pulling out?
Whoa.
King Ray Jr. King Ray Jr., I trust his advice if Asuka's not on the screen. Because he's known to downplay Asuka no matter what. But in this situation, no Asuka on the screen, I trust his advice.
With the Ravens, it's like you let him get started, and it's
That's a lot of words, though. I think they're exchanging a lot of information.
Or especially with the way this game is like, oh, you're going to give me the opportunity to get started?
But the question is, does Claudio come out, right? Does Anna come out?
Don't mind if I
He's
do.
stuck with Zafina, I think.
Him at this point, the best defense he has is
Okay.
unstoppable offense.
Yeah.
He has to go in.
The lows were all... Everything Pinya did was working low-key. So I think I want to see more Zafina stuff on the screen. Down forward 1. Good start. The new low.
Starting again. Here we go. What do you got? Oh, look at that.
2 wave dashes into the mid, which is homing.
Okay, down 3.
Heat dash, launching, homing mid. Nice, small sidestep on the power crush. Stance cancel, and he baits the parry.
Engage.
It does that on counter hit? Yes, it does. Okay.
Lucky.
Heat smash, nice. Shadow putting his buttons on the screen a little more. It's what you got to do in Season 2. It's what you got to do. If you're sitting there blocking, you're in a disadvantageous state, right? And Pinya is making sure that Shadow is the one blocking. So Shadow pays it right back. It's a little backdash. Big low. Counter hit. Raven players want one thing, and it's disgusting. It's to crouch and hit a button. While standing 2, while standing 2. The new double punch.
Yeah, he does not want to be in that corner. Not having an area.
Pinya.
You know, obviously Zafina having great movement, but
Thriving.
if he has him locked down there, that
Nice,
is not
2-hit
gonna help.
string. Counter hit. Backflip out of there. Running 3 into pressure. That self chip adding up, but now counter hit. He's going to regen all that with this combo. No clean wall combo. Poking the legs. Orbital over the second low. Zafina goes for the slide and gets launched for it. Strong aerial tailspin. Every character gets wall. He did not get wall. He got close, though. Down forward 1-4. Ravens clones in heat with the orange clones -3. Or, they changed the frame data. The purple ones are -13. Somebody will have to clarify for me what the gold ones are now. Season 2 changed it. Down forward 1 pixel. Harada's magic pixel. Nice! Blocked the keep out attempt. Gold are still -3. Okay, thank you. Okay. The mid, and Shadow stood up just in time, but gets orbitaled by a different launcher. Late wall splat. Pinya gives up the combo, goes for the power low into the homing mid. Duck, duck, goose. Sidestep 1+2 heat dash launcher.
Big round here. He's gonna get the wall. He should be able to finish
And
it.
now Shadow fighting for his tournament life.
Important round.
Set point for Pinya.
He put out more buttons on the screen. Pinya started countering those buttons. Pinya also flowing into his offense a little bit faster. It's paying off. The new low. The homing mid.
while trying to move again.
We can do it.
Pinya picks him up on the wall. Needs to be careful.
Huge plus frame. Shadow goes for a parry, and the low goes through it. This is an ugly situation, and the heat smash should do it. Now, I spent the winner's side gassing up Season 2, and I feel personally that we got to see the other side of the spectrum. We got to see big power low, big homing mid. And that's not to downplay what Pinya does. Pinya's been a Raven expert for a very long time. But Shadow's defensive playstyle very clearly getting run over here by the development changes. You got to be proud of Pinya, though. Pinya has been sticking through it. In Season 1, he basically lost his character. Pinya was trying out Kuma. He was trying out other characters, trying to make it work. He was still a sponsored player, and he didn't believe in the Raven. And now with this version of Raven, he gets to shine. He gets to flex his expertise. Very exciting for Pinya to have that opportunity. How much coffee do you think Ulsan has had? Ulsan be drinking coffee? Swing Blitz at the Esports World Cup. He played the grand finals on 8 cups of coffee. Not true. I spoke to him about this. What the fuck do you mean not true? You're telling me I should not believe what I spoke with Ulsan about and watched him play and watched him tweak on the stage versus an orange name in my chat? Come on, man. Be for fucking real.
He's done.
Not true, Lamau. You're just saying shit.
And he was just laughing. He was just laughing.
Ulsan versus Mulgold.
Here we go. He's still rocking that character, too. Are there a lot of Dragon players left, guys?
I feel like we've seen a lot of people kind of leave the character.
Yeah, these pros ain't loyal.
Exploding wall again. Dude, Mulgold has found the secret sauce. He picks Claudio, and one of the walls will explode when he points his finger and shoots. Or kicks you in the legs and shoots. Or kicks you in the head and shoots. Small sidestep, jab. DP underneath the delayed running 2. Nice call out. Esparici, round 1. That was quick.
Mulgold's gonna play this match because I'm already seeing the difference in how he fought me. Look at how different this will be.
Tasty Steve saying it'll be different from when he fought Nee. I'm curious what he means.
Yeah.
Dragunov obviously not the same counter hit character that Nee is, or I mean that Brian is. I said I meant to say Brian and I said Nee. Can you imagine? That's so cool, man. That's so cool to have a character that people associate with you so much you mess up the character's name with their name. Ulsan rolling around, yeah, bro. You know Bandai Namco's best selling. Oh, guard break, wall splat. Should have rolled, buddy. You know that the Bandai Namco is one of the most successful video games is Dark Souls, right? So like, of course he's rolling around. It makes the most sense.
And one of the reasons I even pointed that out is because we saw how.
You got Noctis. People did say FDX instead of Noctis, which I think is pretty fire.
The frequency of attacks that we're looking at here in this matchup comparatively for what we saw him playing earlier.
Oh my god, these dudes make Dark Souls no wonder. I'm saying, bro. QCF1. Oh, he tried to sidewalk. He got it that time. Blow up the wall. Take it away from him. Yes. Douche, douche.
Here we go. Ball combo from Ulsan, though. Right back at you. Activate. Snap it with the back 4.
Okay. Mulgold survives with a lot of gray health. All that, he was in heat when that whole thing happened to him, right? So everything is gray.
That could have been worse.
Okay, no starburst. We got some raw Tekken for a little bit. Never mind, homing back 1.
In the back 4 that close out.
That was disingenuous of me. Homing moves are Tekken, and the changes to back 1 feel pretty fair. It's still a crazy move, though. No cap for the longest. I thought Fee was Phil DX. You see what I mean about the orange names? They just keep doing it. Reina! Ooh! Dude, they got the stage with every wall exploding. How does he keep doing this? How does he keep doing this? He got Claudio on the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse stage.
Immediate difference in terms of the first game from the last game from Mulgold.
Okay, jab interrupt on the Sen 2.
You see him with the dashing.
Okay. 1-1-2. Get the stances running. He didn't go into stance. Down forward 2 raw.
One of the crazy differences too, if Reina lands a launch, she's gonna put the hurt, especially.
Okay, down forward 1-1, second hit. Catching the sidestep block. Mulgold did take a page out of Tanvir's book, bro. Sidestep 4, everything hitting. Ulsan finds a heat engage. Down 2, new stuff. She's regenning heat in Unsoku. I didn't know that. Didn't spend the rest of his heat with that down forward 1-2. That was good. Oh, partial charge. If you try to stop the full charge, you get wall splatted. That was sick. Okay, up 2. Down 2-2. Nice block. Little punish.
Goes in the stands. Mulgold.
Forward 4. A few plus frames. Trades with a down forward 1 here. Forward 4-2 connects. Hell sweep. Mid. Ulsan working tons of pokes. Down, counter hit down forward 1. The new low. Into stances. Uh-oh. Sidestep wall splat. Clean defense. Her back's to the wall. He's going to point the gun. He shoots. Spending the heat. Bit of regen. Homing attempted. Nice duck in the second hit there. Electric. Uh-oh. Counter hit sidestep 4. Sidestep 4 again. Wow. Working the legs non-stop. And Ulsan is running out of opportunities to save his tournament life here. Whiff from a distance. Jab interrupt again. 1-1-2. Then 2. Sidestep 4. Over and over. 1 block, but is it enough? He's just going to try it again. Getting some chip damage. No wall splat, so less damage. He's rolling! Oh! This is the Dark Souls company, bro. No! VDX combo! Oh! Sidestep electric! Doesn't miss a beat. You mess up, it's on to the next play. Step on him! Nice! That was sick. That sidestep electric was fire after dropping the combo. I would have been tweaking. Ew, in the rear! But oh my god, the recovery is so fast. War God kick. Running for the mid. He tried to hop kick out of there. Oh, spin to win. Cancel. Oh, running 3 got anti-aired with the get-up kick. Back 2. The gun. Forward 4 2 3 flow. Down forward 2 to pick up. Yep. Oh, step on him. Nice. Down forward 1. Hold on. He's figuring it out.
Big round, of course. Ulsan needs this to stay alive. Let's see what he does.
Counter hit jabs. That Claudio move is ridiculous, man. Nice duck. Full crouch. Down forward 4. Wall splat. That went so far. He finished the string, and Mulgold got wall splatted. Forward 4. Forward 4 again. Running up. The new down 2. The new low. Oh, we getting stances. Running 4. Oh, the stomp into the War God kick. Ulsan finding the momentum he needed. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Well played. Fighting in New York. No exploding wall. And the exploding walls didn't come into play in the last game. They didn't get a chance to get down to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. The deck is shifting in Ulsan's favor. Back 1 hits airborne. Yaha! Running 2 to the face. Running 2 again. Shoot the gun. Sidestep 4. Ulsan is picking up on it. He's starting to block, but the forward 1+2, 1+2. Strong aerial tailspin, making this combo go on forever. Running 2. Running 2. Yes, noob. Oh, he blocked. Unblockable. He builds some space, gets a knockdown, gets to activate heat. No, he's waiting. He's rolling. Partially rolling. Running 4. Step on him. That's now plus. Sidestep heat burst. Down forward 1 counter hit. New stuff. Heat dash. He's equalizing. No more starburst. Waifu over and over, and Mulgold does not bite. So confident. Whiff punish. Single wave dash. Mulgold so poised. Doesn't bite in any of the wave dashes. Just finds the 1-2 and then the down back 4-3. All of that movement for what? Why are you moving? This is season 2. Oh, no launch. War God kick. That up forward 2 is so crazy, man. Why did they give him a low evading demon paw with frame advantage? The gun. Hell sweep, no lows, no lows. The mid, duck duck goose. Full charge, guard break. Oh, nice. He survived and he gets a float. Oh my goodness, this round is, I can't breathe this round, bro. Down forward 1 and counter hit. He didn't rip it. Weifu. Oh, he got jabbed again. The low. He keeps getting jabbed out of his forward movement.
Able to put himself on set point here against Ulsan and losers.
Yeah. No more lows. Down jab. Down jab again. Permanent damage. The side step 4 getting through. Oh no, he's piecing him up. Finishes the string. Mid. Whiff. Oh no, it hits. Wow. Counter hit deep forward 2. Oh, nice! He did a single half wave dash, baited the counter hit, and found the down 2. Adjusted his time. He stepped on him again. Oh no! You can't parry the hop kick with Heaven's Wrath. Claudio with the hop kick launch punish. Oh, Reina main will be so loud on Twitter after this one. Well attempted. Mulgold showing why he is a menace. Well played. That hop kick was good. That hop kick was good.
Thinking about it.
He had the hop kick. He had the hop kick. That was good.
I was so happy, bro.
When he says, witness the results of my
All right.
training, I'm like,
Pinya versus Meo-IL. Raven versus Jack. Will we see noise made? Counter hit. Crouch throw.
We'll find out. Let's see.
The big bubble. Little punish there. Counter hit while standing 2 off of the crouch dash. If you're a Raven player, literally just do that move. I promise it'll just start working.
Yeah, keep the mix.
Okay, wow. Clean sidestep.
Oh, I thought he's about to do it.
Nice break in the 1+2. Nice break in the power crush after. The Jack players like using that throw. And one thing that's important to know, I think, especially if you're a newer player, is it's not just, am I doing the throw and is the throw hitting? It's how can I play the situation after the throw with the different frame data, with the different spacing. And Jack players love doing that throw into the power crush, that wall splats. So keep that in mind. It's not just the throw itself connecting or not, it's the gameplay after the throw as well.
That's something I was curious about. Stuff like running 3
All right, he's got the big G. Hell sweep. The soul zone not being -15 anymore, the low, is a wild change. Down forward 1-4. Pinya is running through this bracket, man. Nice counter hit. That's just 51. That's a lot. That's a quarter health, right? Because it's 200 HP. I think it's fine. I think high damage Tekken is fine, but that is a lot of damage. Nice block. He went for the launch punish. Probably to catch the parry attempt. I don't know if that's how that works in that situation. Plant the seeds, launch with forward 3. That was tight. He knew he could get more damage than doing while standing 1. So Pinya, with the character expertise and the discipline, drops the combo. Are you serious, man? Can I get hype about anything?
He got the hit. Staying alive. Bro, these guys.
Come on, dude. Over 1+2 gets parried.
And still, Moyo was waiting. He was ready.
He had the patience.
My man is stonewalling.
The new low. New low again. Look at that counter hit knockdown. Guaranteed follow-up. Kick him. Heat dash. Extra combo hits. If you don't know, heat dash gives you like -2 to your combo hits. So there are unique combos you can do off a heat dash that you can't do off a normal launcher. Homing high. Grabbed, successfully, broken. Oh, big whiff. Ooh, he canceled the heat burst, but Meo-IL was not ready to whiff punish that. Oh, lay on top of him and drill him. You know, I didn't realize. Anyways, running 2. Oh, forward 2. Heat dash. Wow, resplats. They whiffed. The down forward 1 just whiffed.
Bro, they was like, we taking you there for your birthday. I was like,
I'm sorry.
But the jab jackhammer string able to win out here for Meo-IL. Attacking him now with these jabs.
Orbital over the low. 1 jabs. Lean wall combo. It's not over yet. 1-2. Oh no, the new different ender. Pinya's been doing that plus frame double punch a lot. There's the G clef. Plus frames again. Hellfire. Plus frames again. He's burning the heat. It's such a long animation. It also drains the heat gauge. While he's punching you and holding those plus frames, your bar is draining.
confidence. I told you that's a big thing with his.
Pinya's feeling good.
If he starts riding that wave of energy, and if he starts.
What's a
feeling
G
good,
clef? It's a
it shows
counter
his
hit
play
jab
decision
string.
making.
That's usually confirmable. You do the first 2 hits. If you counter hit, you rip the 3rd hit. Mangja coaching Meo-IL. Meo-IL didn't do enough drilling on top of him, bro. No, you got some Steve combos to make. Okay, wave dash, wave dash. Oh, he jumped in the air, but he got like hit in the legs first. Oh, well, counter hit while standing too.
Willing to challenge in some of these situations from the crouch dash, and he's had great returns so far.
Okay, knockdown. Wow, he's gotten a lot of HP. Small whiff there. The low beats the power crush. Meo-IL is so focused on getting heat off, he does not punish the low. It's not over yet. Oh, counter hit while standing too again, man.
Making these slower attack choice from Meo-IL really hurt him. I mean, obviously steering away from like the 2-1.
One jab, nice. Pinya staying down there for a little bit, going underneath the high. Pinya is just in the driver's seat, man. He's just constantly moving forward, putting out the counter hit threat, and then poking you up when you sit still. Sidestepping your retaliation, getting clipped by the homing launcher. You know, that sounded like Season 2 derogatory shit, but that homing mid launcher is launch punishable. That's actually a good example of a full screen homing move, if you ask me. The red bubble gets parried. Pinya 1 step ahead. That was sick, and then he gets punched.
Back 1+2, the great equalizer with the dash to follow it up. That's the layer 2. That's layer 2. You want to run the barrier? I got the ninjutsu.
Right? To get jutsu, bro.
Poke for poke. Counter hit down by 2-1. So the while standing 2 from Raven got blocked, right? Meo-IL finding new windows to attack without getting blown up. Red bubble. No more big G. Into heat. Now permanent big G. Nice duck and launch. Wow, that was like legacy whiff recovery. Or did he wait for the parry? It felt like he waited a really long time and still got the launch. Beautiful low parry. He really needed that. That was like life or death. And now he's healing. Going to heat, healing more. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of damage though. Go to hell. Nothing personal. Which is a crazy thing to say because he told you to go to hell and then he said nothing personal. You wish eternal damnation and suffering on your opponent from a business perspective. Hey, what is that? What is that? Fuck you forever. Nothing personal. Like what? Nice parry the bubble again. There's nothing wrong with that. Counter hit. Sweep. Meo-IL stays down, creates space. Some legacy Okazemi there. Make some noise! Oh, he makes some noise twice into red bubble launch.
Final round here. This is
I gotta hear Tasty Steve say it, man.
Pinya does not want to let his opponent live any longer. I'm thinking he's gonna go in. He's gonna go in offensive. He's gonna
full crouch low, counter hit jab, disrespecting the situation after. 4-4-1, 4-4-1. Wow! Counter hit. That's why it hit from so far away. Red bubble. Oh, he recovered in time. Oh, wave dash in, find the sweep. Floated out of the air. This bodes well for Meo-IL. Strong arrow tailspin.
Just to be sure, Meo-IL adjust himself, start adding more of those jabs.
Nice parry and parry for parry. But he got him. No full launch. Pinya needs to get into heat now without dying. Oh, he tried to keep out instead. Man, he was 1 round away too. Calling summoning coach. Why is Meo-IL staring at the camera without blinking? Down back 1 counter hit. Wait, exploding wall stage again. L sweep.
But also playing back a little bit and adding the bubble to the defense and the offense.
Yeah, the bubbles were just worked out too.
That's a punish. Nice.
Had like a step or something like that. Still
also a punish.
He's also been able to shut down some of these attacks where
prepare.
Going airborne. He's been having
Flex, make some noise. Red bubble. Running out of heat. Nice whiff punish with the heat smash. It's not over yet, but it's really far away. Wow, was that a whiff? No, that wasn't a whiff punish. He just did something.
The shoulder lean?
Okay, Soul Zone 4 underneath the 2 jab.
Crouch mix working out here. Instant play from Pinya.
New low underneath the flex.
Counter hit jackknife.
Trade. Nobody gets a big benefit there, but Jack 8 with a nice float after the down forward 2. Float conversion.
Wants to just take the real estate.
Nice
Fine.
flash duck under the grab.
Lowe's able to interrupt the first activation, just goes right
Oh,
back to it. And here you go.
counter hit confirm.
Kick at the wall.
Step on him twice. Big charge. Nice parry. Make some noise. Faked out. Offense is flowing. Flex. Red bubble. That recovery is crazy, isn't it? It's like the red bubble doesn't ever get off.
Yeah, you should be able to find the wall.
When you between the parry and the fast recovery. And suddenly Pinya about to spring kick.
Spring kick at the punish.
American spring kick for sure.
That's a huge round.
Yeah, that's a huge round. Momentum.
Yapari jabs, jackhammer able to spike him out the air.
Down back
two,
one.
working the lows.
Jackhammer is.
See, the thing is about the health increase is that the round is never really over. But why it feels so weird to watch, I think, is because
What happened with the combo?
like now Jack's gonna do his offense. His long combo, stuff like that. It's not gonna kill. Like there's gonna be more opportunities, but there's such an extended period of time where Jack is just doing his shit, right? And now it's time for Raven to do his shit. Okay, nice grab.
I said no.
Now Jack is doing his offense. It's very like back and forth in a extended way because of the plus frame situations and the mix-ups and the stance cancels and things like that. He's dead. Nice. So the health increase allows for more chances to make plays, but the plays themselves are where the depth I think is lacking, which is why it's cool that they're reducing the one-sided offense situations, and I'm really looking forward to that. Nice crouch dash while standing one at the round start. A little bit of high evasion. It's a great call out.
It's a little slower. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
a little bit.
See, look, like if you look at Jack's health with the gray health considered, there's plenty. It's dwindling, but there was plenty. Survive the heat smash. Now if he can get his offense started, I see heat smash get off of me. He has one big G. Playing keep out. Nice. Caught Pinya mashing. Big charge, but no clean wall splat. Block the get up kick. Get up kicks are safe now, and now he's running his offense. Pinya on the back foot. That is a punish. He ripped the 2-hit string and bet it all, and Pinya launch punished. Wow. He bet it all with the while standing 2-1.
We need to talk about this. The fact that both of them made the craziest adjustments.
Nothing personal.
To make this round happen, to get this W back.
Good stuff. Okay, every match after this is now first 2-3. Mangja, Knee, Mulgold, Pinya. Can you imagine if Knee wins the whole thing fresh off of Season 2? Can you imagine if Law wins and all the down players lose? Can you imagine if Claudio wins and gets nerfed? Can you imagine if Pinya wins, he gets his finally gets his flowers after working so hard and being so close for so long, and they probably nerf Raven? This is a fire top 4. Okay, oh, Mangja on Lydia?
What the hell?
Law main celebrating. See, they need to buff Law. He didn't even pick Law. Lydia is fire in this decision, though, right? Picking Lydia is a fire decision against Knee, right?
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Like, you might be the god of Tekken. You might have some of the best movement, defense, awareness, offense, and everything you've ever, like, anybody's ever seen. But can you play rock, paper, scissors with me? Let's go. Oh, he didn't do it. Forward 3 counter hit. Good start.
With that movement, though, opening up for some whips.
Back 2-1 forward. These guys have been fighting for years, man. Heat smash after ducking the jab. Down 4 to kill. Holy moly. Knee immediately on fire. Sidestep 2 into horse stance? Sidestep 1+2 maybe?
I'm telling you, bro, like,
back 1 hits the sidestep duck. Reversal break? You're trying to use armor?
Yo, break the glass, chop.
While standing 4, down back. Oh, one for the. Oh,
That was really good. 1 down 4 right there.
While standing 4, not a big punish on that. Down 2 again, going underneath jab. Mangja clapping back.
Instead, and let's see the adjustment. 1 round apiece here. Mangja.
Can't lose to the slot machine if you know the game is rigged, Fee? Yes, you can, because we're addicted and playing anyways, or we're professionals. Not me. We're professionals who are playing for careers anyways. They have to sit down at the slot machine and do it anyways. Nice duck and launch. Real Mangja watchers know he plays Lydia more than Law right now. Ooh, good tech.
Oh.
You have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes? I don't care, man. Let me see the HP bars.
Gets hit by the heat burst.
Vulcan punches, testing him right now. Step with him after
Okay.
the activation. Mangja now.
Oh my spike. And he's one away from getting the third charge of Heaven and Earth. Mangja taking the lead. And now
Looked like he tried to step with it too.
he deletes gray health with certain moves and re-wall splats. The 3 stacks are a big deal. This is MOBA Tekken now.
That's really what Manga's trying to
Sidestep right jet upper. The new Season 2 sidestep, you love to see it.
You give him that whip.
Now, the problem with Lydia here is that Lydia gets weaker in longer sets, right? Lydia's strongest trait, her and Eddie and the other, like, straight-up rock, paper, scissors characters, is the more you fight against a person like me, is you can only rob them so many times, right? So, this is a advantageous situation for a guy like me to have the first to 3 advantage. And the reason why I say that is because Lydia has a lot of high reward stuff, but she is taking a risk every time, right? So it is important that you succeed more than you fail, and giving more data for more reads and failures in the rock, paper, scissors is not in her favor. And if Nee takes the first game here, partial charge, then he's setting himself up very well. More games, more data. Down forward 1, confirm. Playing it slow. We saw Nee have so much composure against Mulgold. Down 2, mid, and then... No way! That was fire. The down 1+2 had like an auto timing delay, right? It was a mid, it was just a bit later, and it had the string extension that he is feeling it. Law coming back. This makes sense. This makes sense.
You right.
Yeah, maybe that was the bet for Mangja. Maybe I can pick Lydia, get him off balance for one game, steal. If I can steal a game.
I agree with Majin Obama's analysis. If he could steal a game with the Lydia, that was a good pick. But now he realizes he has to sit and game, and he can do it. He was gaming.
Yo, Brian is so cool.
Mangja don't got that dog in him needed for Lydia. EXO, what are you talking about?
That is the goat outfit.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, bro. I don't know whose idea that was.
I think Mangja's been playing Tekken longer than you've been alive.
To the wall.
I think.
The evil arena where the bad guys hang.
Villains, huh?
They planning on robbing a bank right now, bro.
While standing 4, he's poking it up, playing fast. Down back 3.
Baby, I want its case.
Nice backdash in the down 4-2 and a small whip punish 1-4. 1-2-3 counter hit. Now they're playing a bit farther away. Forward 3-1. Yep, he's waking up. That's the good stuff. That move is hilarious on Law, man. 2-hit tracking string into DSS. Down forward 1 gets stepped, and he plays a delayed forward 3. Sidestep duck. A lot of movement, and he gets around the heat burst. Tekken his knee. Oh my goodness. He's burning the clock with this super long combo. Heat dash. He burned the entire timer. He had no chance to come back. The only way he would have come back was doing a rage art right there. And knee counter hit his normal button with the back 1. I can't believe that.
Classic usage of a down 4-2.
Heat burst.
Sidestep to the left, just
half HP, but a lot of gray. Sidestep 1+2, no wall splat. He can't survive many more hits. Okay, the second hit of the heat smash, covering the whiff. Me playing a bit farther away, finding a poke. Didn't get launched by the down 4-2, nice. He's slowing it down a bit, now he finds the heat burst, now he's in. What do we got? Mangja tries to get him off with a 1-2-3. Heat smash, catching the slide step. Down 4, nice punish. Duck under. 2 hits, a bit too slow. That whiff recovery was crazy, no? The whiff recovery on Law's while standing 3? He didn't do the sidestep left. He just walked forward and threw a forward 3.
Not enough to survive the exchange. 13 seconds left on the clock.
He is so ballsy for going for those lows.
Bro,
QCF 1+2. While standing 2. He keeps trying that. We saw him try it before. What the heck?
That was scary.
Sidestep left this time. Nee spends all his heat right there. Uphill battle here, especially if Mangja gets into heat. Slide connects. 1-4 counter hit. Neo Incinerator, only partially. Forward 3 trade, but he's in the air. No combo. A lot of movement. This gameplay's looking very Korean, and he finds the forward three. Nice. I'm fascinated that Mangja is not using the nonsense nunchucks. Going poke for poke and movement for movement with knee. You gotta slow him down with the big buttons, man. At the same time, knee is doing a lot of sidestep duck, right? So that could be why he's trying not to do that, but... Wow, he finished the down forward one string and still confirmed it. 1-1-1. Here we go. The good stuff. Slide is blocked. It's so cooked.
Good position. He's gonna activate. He's gonna get the wall too.
The way his opponents are playing, I feel like knee will only go down to Pinya. They're trying to go like... It looks like they're trying to play as solid as he is. Nice parry.
He gets the parry and he...
4-3-1. Yes, the good stuff. There we go. The nunchucks. Where's the high? 1-1-1 is good too. Down forward 2, no dice. Mangja keeps putting in ducks from a distance. I wonder what he's looking for. QCB1 maybe? Sidestep left duck, nice. Look at all these ducks, man. But Nee sees that. Nee sees those ducks, man. And he played it so cool. He never bit once. And once again, he has the timer on his side. Backdash. He tried to swing. He caught up. Oh, no, he didn't. He did. I was deceived by the flashing red. 3%.
HP to separate.
How do you hit this motherfucker? Yeah. The Season 2 sidestep, a huge buff for a player like me. Shut it down, bro. Start swinging the weapons. At least some people are trying to play real Tekken. Well, you have... I have mixed feelings about that statement. Obviously, it's cool to see this movement-based offense a lot, right? But if it's not the optimal strategy, they won't be doing it. So that's why I want to see Mangja doing the movement restricting moves, right? It's possible that his understanding is that Knee's sidestep blocks and sidestep ducks are so clean that he doesn't want to mess it up. But the way it looks right now is Knee is using Brian's shit to max efficiency, and Mangja is using a neutered amount of Law's kit. They buffed the nunchucks, and he's not using them. Yeah, which is why Pinya might be the kryptonite. Because right now going poke for poke with Knee is not working.
Wow.
3+4 sidestep double dragon. Nice read. Nice read. That was sick. Wall carry. Oh, this hurts. Wow, is he alive? Oh my god, 1 pixel. Down by 3. Nice, perfect. Lifetime Tekken players don't know how to use them new shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Mangja is playing like it's an old Tekken. He's not hitting A and B. Mangja is handicapping himself a bit. That's what it feels like. But not on, I don't think it's on purpose. He's just doing what he's used to. And Nee is using the new electric that Brian has. How can Mangja compete? It's just muscle memory? It's more than muscle memory. It's like instinct. It's like you're coding, you know? Partial charge. Oh, he didn't rip it. He didn't need to. Good God. 2 perfects? 2 perfects? Dare I speak?
Balance is in the knee.
Got him. Never mind.
I am the balance.
This is gonna be tough.
Like he's Batman.
I can't put the square in the square hole. Yeah, you're too much of a fighter, bro.
That's messed up.
DSS 4-2. Jeez.
His sense of timing today is crazy.
All right. I mean,
strong aerial tailspin. Too far.
Unfortunate to drop there for knee, but he has the wall position.
All right. Oh my God. See what I mean? Law is jabbing and poking and sliding, and Nee is shooting him with cannonballs from his arms and legs. Every hit is a chargeable shotgun with armor. There it is. Power crush and wall splat at the same time. Brian Fury. Taunt 1-2. 3-0. Nee doing the good shit. He wanted that taunt ever so badly. He did. He did taunt 1-2. He closed it out cleanly. Why do you think Pinya is the kryptonite for Nee? Mix-up machine. Did you see what Pinya was doing? The counter hit high evading, knockdown low, and the homing safe mid launching heat dash engager. I lost track of all the tags I needed. Pinya is willing to mix. Hashtag mid, hashtag homing, hashtag safe, hashtag heat engager, hashtag heat dash launcher. There we go. The hashtags help me breathe.
I'm dead. Dude, I've said this. I think active defense, bro. Like, you gotta be like, yo, I'm gonna be right here in front of your face. make me move.
But everyone says that doesn't exist in this game no more.
I mean, hey,
Proof is in the pudding.
I'm just saying, bro, the way Lee is moving around.
When Markman said that, I made the Arthur fist. Emotionally, I made the. Listen, man. All love, no hate, but I made the Arthur fist when he said that.
The exact same results. One of the reasons he's here on this side of the bracket and about
like,
to be one of them. He's in grand finals, bro.
He's showing you the level of
Law was not the play. Well, if you are fighting the dude who's been playing Brian longer than most of my chat room has been alive, are you gonna fight him with a character you've just kind of been picking up, or the character you've also been playing longer than most of my chat room has been alive? The problem is he was playing like he was playing with half a Law. Okay, these guys, this is gonna be a banger. Tasty Steve is actually right. These guys play super fast, and they're playing Tekken 8, and they're playing Season 2, right? Like they're doing the thing. So this match is a big litmus test for how watchable Season 2 is. We're gonna see the homing. We're gonna see the counter hit launching. We're gonna see the chargeable guard breaks. We're gonna see the heat dash homing safe launchers. This is the one. First to 3 as well. We're gonna see a lot of it.
Will he try that versus Pinya? We're about to find out. Mulgold versus Pinya, the Raven versus Claudio. This is loser semis.
No exploding wall stage. Big deal. Big deal for Claudio. Claudio becomes a super boss with that shit. Wow. Nice high crush option, but it caught him airborne. Sidestep down forward 1-2. Forward, forward, 4. Nice single jab. The new low gets blocked immediately.
He blocked that. I love that. I love that move.
Serva. Nice confirm into the wall splat. VDX combo, but cleans it up with sidestep 4. Mulgold has been looking very good today. Very confident, very sharp.
I think already the defense or
1-2. Uh-oh. And Pinya not able to get around Claudio's hitboxes. We saw Pinya have a lot of leeway to kind of play with his offensive timing, but Claudio is just beating him up. Look at this. Underneath his high heat dash. Would Mulgold switch to Fang if he wins and losers? I don't know. All I know is that Claudio is beating the shit out of this Raven. Jab gets evaded. Sidestep 4 whiffs. Okay, Pinya finds a sweep. Good way to get started. And a sidestep left. He got out of there. Completely out of there. Mulgold really showing us how to deal with Raven. Sidestep 4. Full charge parried, and he punished the parry landing. Wow. Should have just sidestepped, amigo.
I like that knee challenge too.
Okay.
That back 3 locked and loaded.
Down jab string. Partial charge. Jab floated. Nice, nice, nice. That was good.
You got an opportunity. You still got heat. Getting a little bit more because you
nice carry too.
I see.
15 seconds. Oh, wow. He's comfortable down there. Okay, there it is. While standing 2. Rage art? Oh, my God. That strong aerial tailspin could have dropped the combo. That strong aerial tailspin could have messed up the combo, but he was aware. Everyone cried about Lars being broken, but salivate about Brian being broken. Hey, I know your old name. It was Buff Lars. And also... No, Lars or Brian aren't on the screen, okay? Catch up, amigo. There's a Raven versus... How are you even talking about Lars and Brian? God! Sidestep left, down forward 1-2. Oh, trade. Counter hit in the Raven player's favor. There it is, mid. Alright, gold clone interrupting. It's -3. You can take a turn. Nice duck on the running 2. Pinya also adjusting. Mulgold had great early momentum. Pinya cool as a cucumber. Hellfire! Delay into the slow move, and it caught him 2-2. While standing 2. QCF2, hold on, everything's starting to work. Mulgold finds a back 4-4. Wow.
The new stuff. Hold on.
Okay.
New wall ender. Get up. Guess. Parried, but this time he had the wall space and he knew it. That's why he tried it again, I think. While standing 2 attempted, Mulgold calmly blocks. Oh, Serva, your back is to the damn wall. Wow. Small punish.
That was a bait. He didn't take it.
That is
Tried this
so
this
cool.
time. Put it on my card. Just throw it in the
That
bag.
is-
1-0 Mulgold.
I mean, that's kind of a checkmate situation for there because he, as a Raven player, he's hesitating. Do I do the call? And then he got caught. That was like a third instance in that set alone.
Especially pinned against the wall at that angle too.
Yeah. He got chased twice for it. Third time he just stood there.
If you guys are wondering why people are concerned about Fakumram coming back to the game, Fakumram started that 4 years ago. 4 years ago, he said, "Hello, Tekken. Have I got something to show you?" He started that. He started that. Yeah! Jump over the down jab with my plus frame demon paw.
It's going to get hot and nasty.
Did he just say it's gonna get hot and nasty? Come on, man. I belong on that stage. I get it now. I can commentate. I can do this. I can do this.
4-3.
The vampire's knees.
Sudden strike. Here we go. Has the wall.
Yeah, that Claudio Demon Paw, the up forward 2, evades lows and is +4 on block.
Soul zone paint goes with the low.
And can go into full crouch.
Might have a chance again. He dash cancel.
After the 4-4-2.
Okay.
Looking for the
Yeah.
Crush it with the sweet
Nice block,
chin
nice punish.
2-4. Go
Nice,
to the low
Pinya.
after. I like it. I like it.
Did you just call that a Demon Paw, the up forward 2 that jumps over lows?
You know, it's very different too because towards the end of the round, he was pure offense. Mulgold was having to react there. This is the pace that Pinya wants. He wants
Down
to be able to
1-2.
force the offense on him.
Spin that heat. No, gonna hold it.
Shoulder.
There's the back bop.
Okay. Threatening the hit confirm, but Pinya's not biting. He's not ducking.
Pinya not flushing.
Mulgold recognizing the hesitation goes for sidestep 4.
Wall split.
Uh-oh.
He dash extend. Mulgold closes it out with
Okay.
a perfect nonetheless. This first game, 1 round apiece.
The pressure at the wall from Mulgold too. Just like, man, you know this guy's good at poker.
Okay, hell sweep. Mix them up.
No scare.
Stance cancel. Underneath the jab. That's a new move. Oh, knocked out. What the hell? Low parry. They're so... I love that. So what I really admire about these high-level players, I'm being genuine, is despite the long combos, despite the long periods of like low agency, they're so sharp on the next play. That's like what makes them professional. That's what makes them professional. They're so good at staying locked in for the next play. I super admire that skill. I need that. Back 3-3. Second hit connects. DP. Wow. 1+2 throw on counter hit. He's got the last of his heat. Goes for the heat dash. Counter trade in Claudio's favor.
He challenged, and he's gonna pull.
Running 2.
That was a sick challenge.
2-1.
This is a 1st-to-3 set.
Yes, yes.
Oh, he whiffed the first hit of the Twin Pistons.
You got one more.
Teleport into stance.
Jackknife goes to the Sky Slash Nova. 2-4 punish from Pinya.
Nice counter hit down forward 2. Whoa, this combo is fire. The new low. I didn't know that was a combo tool. It does everything.
Activation. Yo, he's gonna add it up here. What's he gonna do? What's the mix? Goes for the mid this time.
Sweep.
The windmill kick.
Sweep again. That's a good block, but it's a good bet here because the sidewall should ruin. Never mind.
Never mind.
All the sidewall does is ruin the scaling.
Get another wall.
Like the combo damage is low now, but he still gets a few more hits. Nice sweep again, insisting. Nice block. Hellfire. Burn the rest of his heat.
Mine too.
The hop kick.
First one. The first one.
Guard break. Woo! He's got it again. Oh, partial charge. Running 2 underneath.
The third dimension.
Back 1. Oh, down 4.
What a comeback
Cleaned him up.
sequence there from Mulgold. Yo, it ain't bull silver, it ain't bull bronze. He's going for that gold.
That one move seems strong. It does. It does seem pretty strong. I don't think Pinya labbed the new Claudio. Please, Al, tell him to sidestep. That is a very, 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 and I say this with the deepest empathy and respect in my heart. I don't want anybody else in chat to make fun of this guy, okay? That is a very, very low-level take. And the reason I say that is because Mulgold for the entirety of the tournament has been doing a partial charge, where if you sidestep, it hits you. Pinya is guessing between partial charge and full charge. You're not seeing the sidestep because he's expecting the partial charge. So yes, there is counterplay to that move. It's not reasonable counterplay, it's a guess. So you're telling him to guess better. That's the difference. All right? Educational moment. And thank you, chat, for not making fun of him, except for that one guy, who I will be timing out.
Driving. Down back 2, looking for the one
While standing 1-1. Sidestep 4. He really is taking a book out of Tanvir's, or taking a page out of Tanvir's book. Look at this high wall splat. Oh my god, he got the full combo. He sacrificed the punish to go for a mix-up and advantage. I love that type of play, and he died again. Happens. I actually don't like fighting against that type of play, but I think it's a good usage of full crouch character mix-up strength.
Wow, long range.
Nice hop kick, bro. The disrespect on the offense is huge. Uh-oh, wait. Did you guys notice what stages this is? It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And all he has to do is get downstairs. Perfect punish on the forward 3.
Big damage.
And because it's the start of the combo, he knows exactly the route to take him to the wall. Esparici, break the floor. Break the 4. I gotta see the unblockable 6 consecutive times. Or is there 8 walls? Are there 8 exploding walls on the bottom, or are there 6? Somebody please break the floor. Demon Paw. While standing 4. DP, it's not over yet. He's floated. Take him down. Oh, he's not. Oh! Oh! Oh, back 4-2. He's dead.
This is not looking good for Pinya at all. He's gonna need a
unblockable. He got him.
Eliminates Pinya, but what a placement! What a run, like you said before, man. Pinya's definitely gonna look for these big placements.
What is the partial charge on block? I think it's -1. Somebody labbed it last stream. Oh, it's +1. It's +1. My fault. It's +1. It's +1. Because he spent his starburst. He spent his starburst. He had to use it. You know, he had to use his resource, so he's +1. This is a scrub take, but like, does Mulgold really thrive in this head-ass Tekken 8 meta? Like, he was mowing people down with pre-patch Clive like this too. Mulgold is good in general. But this pace of gameplay, I think, also benefits his player skill. He shook the fist bump? I missed it, dang. Wow, raw DP right away?
Okay, starting things off. Having to deal with the 2-1 from Claudio 2 is going to be important.
Sidestep block. Around the down 4-2.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Look at the interception that's trying to occur right here.
Mulgold is he is doing Tanvir shit. It's cool. He's just hitting the button and it works. And he's using that confidence to make plays on what the opponent will do to stop that.
Just barely got Mangja in rage. Push him towards the wall like this.
Okay, partial charge.
I love how he keeps that in there.
That cost him his... What did he just say? I love how he keeps that in there.
And then he switches it up as the game goes on. It's so good.
It's so evil to just be able to change his timing up like that.
1-1-2.
Different levels of it too. I don't know if people can understand at home. If he's pulling it out,
counter hit grab gets broken.
He can stop it at 2 different levels. It's crazy.
Especially for a character that
sidestep 4, sidestep 4. Yeah, just do it, man.
That kind of
back 1.
That is just it's a cherry on top. It's
low
really
or mid.
Oh, that was sick.
He floated him out of it. Didn't go for the duck.
Reaction, Mulgold taking advantage.
Yeah, gets the float sequence here.
All right, here we go. You know what's about to happen. If you don't get up, you get DP'd. If you do get up, it's time to guess for your life. Back 1-2. Mangja poking back, not giving him any space to start, and then he eats a running 1+2 and dies.
2 rounds in already.
Fishing mid at the start like this.
While standing 4, DSS4, nice. Poke damage. Wow, that down forward 1 evaded the jab.
You sitting there even thinking about it. It's something that Claudio
back 4, tracking. Ooh. Missed the punish, uncharacteristic. Okay, that's the first time I've seen Mangja do that move, and it was for a combo. He needs to do it in neutral, man. Uh-oh, wall splat, hit confirm, good stuff. Side wall angle allows him to extend this combo. Sidestep 4 while correcting for the wall position. Point the gun, partial charge, heats. 1-1-2. 1+2 throw, okay. Nice hit confirm. Down back 3. Or down 3, down 3. Down back 3 is the sped up old snake edge. Is it possible to power crush forward 3-2? Eat the partial charge. The partial charge catches sidestep. And sidestep is like the fastest thing you can do.
That feels like, man, the way the wall pressure stacks up with this character.
I don't think a single grab that wasn't unbreakable actually went through all top 8. There were like 2 that hit. I think Knee missed a 1+2 break.
He's just like a very cerebral type kind of player, especially with the way he applies pressure.
Yeah, dude, it's like he once he finds the weak spot,
1, 2,
he's
3.
like, oh, this is hurting you. Yeah. That this sidestep 4, it's killing you.
Oh,
like,
down forward 1-2 whiff punish. Good stuff.
his pressure at the wall. He's very good at picking up small cues.
Can you
like that
Sabaki it?
and then
Sabaki is frame
punishing
5. I don't think the
you
partial one you can.
being insistent on a particular option.
Oh.
Oh my God, the clean walk around.
And this auto corrects, and the wall is gone, which is, you know, nice for dealing with the explosion. Oh, partial charge!
We were just talking about this.
And he's dead.
Oh my God, the
We
wall.
was just talking. He literally was like, "Yeah, man, it just really makes it easy for him to get that pressure going anyway." Mangja
Oh,
trying to get
plus
more
frame
offensive,
Demon
but
Paw.
Mulgold calls it out, takes
Nice
it
call
to
out on the
right
sidestep forward. We needed that. You need to call out the slower button timing of the sidestep from Claudio. The problem is he has a lot to do around that, right? But it's an essential part of, I think, advancing the mind game. Sidestep right around the DSS2.
He has his heat activated here. We're gonna see slides. You know, he's gonna have to want to go for.
Oh, nice duck. Good call out. Big combo coming in. Big combo coming in. Huh! Ba-da, ba. Whoa! That was tight. That was a cool combo. Holy shit. Oh, that was tight. Oh my god.
Yo,
Oh shit.
the game of death.
Dude, Bruce Lee is so sick. Oh my god.
He's too busy looking good though. As I'm saying, though.
Oh, nice block punish. Oh! Oh, he did it to him.
In the mid-strike to close out. Mulgold trying to take the second game one round away.
Down 4-2, 1-1-2. Nice, DSS4.
Great round, Mulgold answers
Okay, while
right
standing
back.
3.
And look at the offense pick
While
up
standing
on
1.
the
Bow,
side.
nice counter hit, yes. Junkyard, DSS, Dragon Cannon, Blue Spark, full combo. Yes, flip over. Side to 1+2. Look at that. Infinite money glitch. Look at how much heat he has. Use your nunchucks. Use the nunchucks. Oh, he tried to heat smash. Punish. Nice. Hit him. Hit him. Nunchucks. What? Ah, you whipped the heat smash. Now back to the wall. Uh-oh. You know what's coming.
Yeah, between the first and
Oh, nice. Good 1-2 jab. Getting him out of there. Mulgold just needs the space to start charge breaking him. Uh-oh. DP. Look at this. He still has. No, he spent his Starburst on the wall combo. Spring kick. Oh, the back turn 4 was faster.
That was godlike. Oh, that was godlike.
Up back 2 would have slapped the shit out of it. I'm saying, man.
I'm sorry.
Somebody has to send that Twitter clip to Mangja. Enlightenment.
Oh, man. I've
All
never
right.
seen a slow-mo like that.
No exploding wall. Mangja has a chance.
He had him in the critical HP. Mulgold was like, I'm gonna just block.
Mulgold's demon or twin piston spacing or usage is so demonic. He spaces out so that you have to dash to do your attack, and if you come in with a button, he tries to confirm it, like a situation confirm.
he's snapping on him.
Look at the offense.
While standing 4 and then again.
It's actually really cool to watch because not many Claudios do that. At least at the level he does, while playing the rest of the game. A lot of Claudios in ranked probably do that, but...
Activation, counter activation now.
Okay, nunchuck, running 2. Hit confirm.
And here we go.
He still has... No, he spent his heat. He's using the wall combo. No Starburst and no guard break on the table, but yeah! Plus 4 mid!
Just in case, probably would have got a trade at
Claudio
most,
and Cool should
so
be in the same
it
sentence.
worked
My
out in his
fault, bro.
favor.
Look at its round openings too, man. It's just he just goes to the classes. Low snap.
Okay.
kicks,
It is kind of cool, though.
round open side.
My bad.
Just back one.
I'm Claudio adjacent. I don't think I can actually play him, but I am Claudio adjacent.
Like a lot of times, it seems like
DSS4. Nice sidestep on the poison arrow. That was good. And there he just rips it. He knew that was going to hit. He ripped both hits right away. Resplats? No. But you know what time it is. Nice block. Claudio's sidestep 4 should be minus 13.
Kick to answer. The minute he was on defense, he was like, I don't want any of this. Hop kick. Pressing a little too lightly.
Nice sidestep duck around it.
Outstanding 2 power to the people.
Wall carry. He made it, but oh, sidewall.
1 round away from getting his dream match.
Down forward 1 counter hit. Tried to parry, but Claudio went low. 1, 2, 3. If that were 1-1, would have been nasty. Whip punish? No, too far. Yeah. Oh, he did the high this time.
Wow. Did he delay it? Can you delay? I'm not even sure you can. It just looked like it came out a little slower.
Poison arrow plus frames. Rage art was such a good choice, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the offense we were talking about. I think that's what's really good about Law, but also you find openers like that.
He's gonna heal a bit. He gets Starburst after landing a Rage Art, which is a fascinating game design decision. Heat Smash, chip a little bit. Wow, he traded. Uh-oh, whoa, splat! Oh! 1 hit! No Starburst! Oh, he sped him to low! The anti-Korean buff!
That sucks.
You
for
cannot
Mangja,
react
but
because it is now
what
faster.
What a performance. 3-0
GG's.
in losing
This is the
finals.
enlightenment tweet I was talking about.
Bro, he is good. That boy good.
So with
All right, look at this. This is what Mangja was not doing.
Mangja, of course, out here
This is what
third
Mangja
place,
was not doing.
secures his ticket for EWC
Right?
just like last year. But
That
Mulgold,
that
like
button,
you said,
that button,
3-0 like that
and then when you deal with that button, you gotta hold that
in the
button,
grand finals to get
and
the
then
rematch
Dragon Hair,
against
that
Lee.
button. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about this one?
That's what he had to do.
Seeing how the first one
He
went
was not
down,
doing that.
that was
We don't
the
compete anymore. We
last
consider being a
night.
commentator. I was gonna commentate and compete this
You
season,
got the GOAT.
but I
Lee
can't
on winner's
be
side
on
of this
camera
bracket
and be a good
against
commentator
Mulgold, the golden
in this
child,
state of the
man.
game because Claudio will do the
Trying to make a
unblockable and I'll
statement here,
start
trying to reset
cackling
this
like the
bracket, make
Joker.
some crazy stuff happen.
Grand finals, it's about to go down. Mulgold versus Knee.
Here we go, the grand final. I'm actually excited for this. I would like to see. Knee has been doing like
Evo Japan
Tekken stuff this whole set or this whole tournament, and I want to see, does he still get to do it? Can he inspire hope for the Tekken
Gets the aerial spike, but not
that
enough
lives
time.
on in season 2, or will Mulgold shoot it out of him?
Looking a lot
Will
better
Mulgold break his guard?
Far less hesitation than before. Definitely
Sidestep
trying to
4.
impose his offense on
The
Knee
Tanvir
early
style
on.
is very effective. So
Feels fine until they get clocked in
he been hitting folks with his own half charge. Yeah, but between that, it looks cool.
He's taking liberties.
He did like sidestep right jet upper twice, and I really started tweaking. That shit was hype.
And then goes straight in the blue moon burst, and he
Yeah, look at the whip punish.
testing him with these knees back and forth. Both of them trying to put knees on each other.
I mean, Knee hasn't even thrown out anything. He's already
Sidestep
showed the threat
4.
of the sidestep.
Yeah, that move is so funny.
So this is how the first game
Oh,
started.
bro, those sidestep 4s, though, they added up.
This is how the first game started.
Dash, delay, dash, sidestep 4.
Down forward 1. Oh, what the heck? I've never seen that happen with a
One of
confirmed
those
drop.
things, if you look at what Knee was doing before, dash up, jab.
Plus
dash,
frames,
dash,
nice. He
jab.
mashed and
I
he
don't
just
want you to
blocked.
be able to sidestep me.
Wow, there's the
There's a lot of
like the
realignment
zoning
time
down forward
adjustments
1-2
you're
attempt
watching
from
here.
Mulgold.
Very, very fine.
Back 4. Oh. Wow, he clipped him.
Nice
Hop kick block, new punish.
Now, what is the interaction after? Willing to use his heat a little bit?
10 seconds.
Look at this. Why does that knock
The
down?
jet rage right is there though.
Look at the time, though.
That low touch might be. Oh man!
Wow,
strikes
back
in the
one.
one.
Two rounds already for Mulgold.
A great start so far. He needs to close
Yeah.
it don't count as
Oh, he sidestepped it, but
Bro, when
he
steps
ducked in
doesn't
case
pull
back
the
four
trigger, that's
back
called
4-1 came out, I guess.
That
Nice
you
punish.
think You get away with it.
Uh-oh, sidestep, but Mulgold didn't even expect that to whiff. That's a season 2 thing.
And this is what I was talking about. The fact that Knee
Run up duck, run up duck. Probably looking for QCB ones.
Mulgold even holding his ground. He's not even
Oh, he
pressing
caught him, but
He's
didn't rip the
literally like,
extension.
nope, I'm not
The
taking
down
that
forward 1
away.
again, expiring. I never
Make
see
you
that.
work all the way forward. But we saw this when he was going up against Mangja too. Willing to just stand there, not even move around
Down
as much
4.
as we saw Knee with that active
Wow.
stationary
He tried to launch it, but Mulgold only did 1 hit. Where are you shooting?
But Knee making the comeback here, about even on life.
4-1 press is safe mid, then activation.
Okay,
Ready on
sidestep
the
4
press
into
after.
back 1.
Back one at
The bare
wall,
necessities.
crash impact, gonna put the dash behind it.
Oh, this is scary.
Nice
Oh, what a
low
low
parry. Oh my god, he's
He's
dead.
gonna rage art.
He's
Longest
got
combo
rage art.
possible. Rage art.
The Tennessee special.
Nice.
Tennessee Quincy special.
The Tennessee Quincy special. Put that on a bumper sticker. Nah, bro, for
The
real.
Oreo Ishida with a little bit of Bojangles.
Clean 3-0. Mulgold.
Yo, Ishida's pretty cool, though. I'm just saying.
So stupid.
All right, here we go. Brian.
Fast rematch.
straight
Same
to
stage?
rematch, random stage.
Nah, be real. They really do like them some bleeds.
No,
man.
they
For some-
do.
For
They
some
do.
reason, for some, I don't
Was
know.
that randomly the same stage?
Tennessee Quincy line. That was OD, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess.
My man Mark had just started a gang down there. We're the Tennessee Quincy.
What do you mean I started again? I felt
Knee working the down back 3, getting him around potential jabs. Main reason to use that over down 4. High crush. Yeah.
That's why I go to combo breaker
Down
last.
2-2.
I was afraid.
Knee jabbing. And he's positioned himself away from the wall. Unfortunately, the DP is now sending him to the wall.
Here in round number 1, game
It is now time to guess. Nissan. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. He's dead. There's no...
Damage to kill.
I did a lot. 109.
Combo recipe.
You saw that the character in the background? Just
No, he's not doing no jabs. He's doing big-ass mids.
Damn.
What else are we down back 3?
But yeah, man, and just to compare the styles, right?
Standing
like I said
4.
before, more stationary defense from Mulgold, who's not really doing too much movement.
4 of
he knows
3.
he's gonna expose him, whereas Knee's looking for these big side steps. He's using the back and forth.
He's not even pulling the trigger every time, too. It's just like constantly.
We're just trying to get hitbacks on the screen.
Waiting for the big opening.
Okay, QCF 1+2.
Again, crashing back
While
here.
standing 2.
Back here.
Yeah. Oh no. 1 pixel of heat. That's a heat dash waiting to happen.
Oof, not dead.
Back 1.
Back 1 blocked.
Okay, Knee heat smashes out of there. Any hit on block, giving him some health, but not enough to survive a sidestep 4. Mulgold 5 rounds straight on the god of Tekken. Yes, cannonball straight.
So fine, I'm gonna realign and still.
Okay,
deploy my
doesn't
offense.
go into heat, saves it for a future moment.
Trying to move.
1-2 jab, nice. Didn't rip the 4. Yep, getting him to interact a bit with the down 4. Now he's just chilling. Mulgold recognizes he's chilling, goes in and hits him low twice. Life bar equalizing, nice punish. All right, first one into heat. Knee has been getting DP'd out of the heat, so he might not even get a chance to activate his own. There he does, nice. Audio outside of his heat now. Knee has a clear advantage here. No starburst, no heat. He's spending a lot of the bar moving around. Forward 3, okay.
Get off of me, bro.
Timer winding down. Snake Eyes on the table. He ducks a potential second hit that never comes. Finds the Neo Incinerator. Down back 3. Northern Cross. Okay. On the board. New moves coming out. Mulgold poking him up. Small punish.
Combo of mids and lows.
Look at this. All the pokes are permanent health. Down forward. 1-1-1-2. Sidestep duck, but Knee not ripping a launch punish.
Excuse me.
Yaha. +4. +4 to crouch. If you choose. The ability to choose going into crouch is kind of nasty.
He's stepping everything. It's crazy.
Because it makes the plus frame situation even more attacker favored.
I think he's baiting him to do that sidestep 4.
Yeah.
Mulgold's so concerned with the counter hit. I feel him. You know, Neon Brian. I feel that too. Back 1. Wow. 2 games straight. Knee has no answer for sidestep 4.
Yeah, Mulgold was overall
I mean,
able to get, I think, most advantage off the walls.
I'm
so
confused by that statement. You block it or low parry it, right? Like, or orbital it.
Yeah, not limited to the damage either, but just the
Wow,
pressure.
nice punish with forward 4-2.
Yep, chase down.
Yaha!
Engage.
Down 2's up.
That brother's
He wants
walking.
those frame advantage.
He is walking.
Nice. Caught him when doing a back 3. Bend his heat. Snake Eyes versus Starburst. Starburst versus nothing. A forward 1+2 would be devastating. Oh, but he doesn't rip it.
Yes.
Block punish the Northern Cross.
It's like, you think you got him, you can get me.
Again, tapping those toes.
Oh, wow.
They both got that move. Shooting him. No dice.
Red you call.
Nice block. Doesn't go for the launch this time. The mind game paid off. Single hit. Last time Knee tried to launch it, didn't work.
Picking up the
Now
pace a little
Mulgold
bit.
does both hits and he doesn't get launched for it. He still lost it.
Cannonball straight to open here.
I think that's what Invested said. Do that move.
Knee trying to win damage through the down forward 1. Since Mulgold is playing around the counter hits.
Oh my God.
Nice call out by Speed Kicks. I did not notice that.
4-4-4
While standing 1.
Heat burst.
Sidestep 4.
You gotta watch out.
Oh,
Those sidestep
whiff.
fours, man,
He just
they're
lets him
so
use the
good.
second hit, burn some more heat. One more Starburst charge. Nice punish. Cannonball straight. Heat activated. Now Knee. How will he use the God mode to his advantage? He's blocking. He's running out of meter.
He doesn't take the bait.
He's gonna go for the heat
Nice
smash.
block on the hop kick.
Nice punish.
Knee stone cold.
Smash.
Still a Snake Eyes charge. Probably used for the armor or the Neo Incinerator. Right there. Whiff punish. 1 pixel. Harada's magic pixel. Watch the hop kick. Watch it. Oh.
This guy.
I was going to say watch the twin piston.
That's a cyborg, B. That's a cyborg.
This is wild because
Get
well,
off.
obviously it's grand final, so it'd be first to 3 anyways, or first to 2 anyways, right? But in a first to 2 setting, Knee already lost the set.
Just turn this on switch or
But
something?
Knee demonstrating why he is so good in longer sets. Mulgold going right back to the big buttons, the sidestep 4 and the back 1.
Reboot it. Yeah.
Tons of back
Good
3.
old IT check.
There's the counter hit that Mulgold was worried about, and now it finally hits him.
I mean, it's perfect, especially
Strong aerial tail spin. He's going to get the wall. No, you can't. The first time Brian has never gotten a wall in his life.
Oh, yeah, that was scary.
Uh-oh, back dash forward 1+2, a quick preemptive whiff punish. That was nice. All right, 1-2.
So he's getting clipped, but once he turned on that offense in
Did
this
Knee
manner,
download
he
him?
was able to get the
We will
W.
see.
And the timing is on point each time, too. He's
Mulgold
been able to
got
get
layers,
rewarded
too.
each time.
Down back 3, nice. Sidestep down forward 1.
Not only to just keep keep him in check, but
Knee
also
making a
restrict
lot
his
more
movement
decisive
around.
contact here, also eating more up forward twos.
Cannonball straight, looking for a bunch of options to be able to try to make him not be able to move as easily.
Counter
but
hit
also
on the
restrict
power
some
crush, wow.
offensive options in that mid-range.
But maybe this is what Mulgold needed.
Sidestep heat burst.
Needs the ability to kind of move because now he's in this walled space. He can't move as much. Oh,
Nice sidestep, small punish. May live to regret that.
he hasn't been using it on
Oh,
defense.
got him with the back four.
Back and around.
And he got him. Very nice. Nice cleanup.
Dude,
You could
this
tell
is
Nee was
great.
kind of reevaluating the health bar mid-combo, trying to figure out the way to end it.
So far.
Kept it simple with the down 3, 1+2, or down 3-2.
I like that little poke on the low.
Sidestep right
The
duck.
jab to intercept the throw.
These damage starting to stick.
Again, keeping him on
Doing
it.
these sidestep blocks from a distance. Whiff punish on the sidestep 4.
He's spacing.
Oh, there the tiptoe hits him. 1+2 throw. Knee sharp and breaks it. Requiem.
Crash impact denied.
Forward dashing phone booth neutral, but he misses the back 4 link.
Activate, no step.
1-2 counter hit, no 1-2-4 heat smash, hatchet kick, hop kicked the safe toe tap, or the safer toe tap. Big reward, not a lot of healing. Sidestep 4, Mulgold's running with it, flip over, you better get up, knee. Heat dash,
Dash pressure.
up forward 3, sidestep duck, but he eats the 1-2.
Me and Mark looked at me, I could have up forward 3.
He only uses that in combos usually. That was crazy.
A little slower,
Knee down
low,
forward ones,
over
okay.
low. I think it's a
Forward
great
dash,
idea.
delayed cannonball straight.
He wanted to have more windows
Mulgold just putting out the mid poke, slow down, buddy. Northern cross.
Animation knockdown.
Hatchet kick, uh-oh, he found where to put the lows.
The activation.
No sidestep on the heat burst. Brian has a pretty good one.
Is this 5 straight rounds?
Down 1+2, and then he floats him out of the up forward 2. Knee is on something today.
4 knee.
Hatchet kick doesn't hit the side roll, but the heat smash connects 3-0. Did Knee download him? You tell me. 2-2.
It was a one-way street.
Yo, and the crowd is looking crazy
Bro,
out there.
I'm watching the
Yo,
stage.
For Knee to transition from arguably one of the most defensive, passive Tekken games possible in Tekken 7 into one of the most offensive, mix-up heavy Tekkens we have ever seen, to claim this title would be
Check my Twitter timeline.
insanity.
I was like, yo, Nee is playing Tekken 8 now.
Insanity.
Even he came down, he was like, thanks.
Look at the
'Cause
character.
The Fang.
It feels like a desperation pick at this point.
It feels like a desperation pick, but the tell is how prepared is Knee for this.
How prepared is he? And then also, how is Mulgold going to open? He's got to make this fast, I think.
Jab float. Wait, he's on Fang Wei. He's on Fang Wei.
You can't get the pace if you're stuck at the wall dealing with this. I feel like
Saves his stack of snake eyes. Guaranteed link. Hatchet kick. Everything is working. Hatchet kick again. I know you're stand blocking. Taunt him. No, hatchet kick again. He got the back one. Mulgold doesn't activate heat. He just gets the homing option. Misses the stomp. Oh, whip punish. And then he chases the back Kenpo with the down 4.
In the lead now.
Yep, Knee stealing the lead. Sidestep on the unreactable low. Uh-oh.
But Knee with the precision.
The precision and the read.
Okay, he tried to sidestep that. Nice block punish. The new hatchet kick.
Oh my God. He's on one.
Oh, Northern Cross.
Spin on him.
This is hitting the wall, no? He's dead.
Got it.
Oh my God, hold on.
Oh, he did a crazy combo and it fell off the wall. He blocked the down back 3. Mulgold cannot find a low. He just gets mad aggressive versus Fang. Yeah, he just starts beating the dog shit out of him.
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, he saved it. Hatchet kick. Uh-oh. Headbutt. No wall splat.
Give me some health back. Mulgold still fighting with the chance.
Oh, sidestep right on that bullshit extension. I love that shit. Oh my god. Hatchet kick. How many have hit? Oh, he recovered in time. 1-4-3. No punish. Nice duck. Knee. Yes. Oh my goodness. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh my god.
Your champion for Tekken 8.
That was sick. That was
Sidestep right on the Fang extension. Knee came prepared and warm.
Put your fours up.
Yes, sir.
Yo, shout out
That was
to
tight.
me, yo. Oh, what a dub.
Oh, that is so fire, especially considering right before this he was bitching about season 2.
feel like you haven't seen him.
Nee is the GOAT. He earned every right to complain. He said, I figured this shit out. And this shit sucks.
Hot on the heels.
Oh, that is so fire. He was tweeting about Fakum Ram an hour ago. He was watching this tournament tweeting about Fakum Ram. He's the GOAT. He's on Twitter mid-tournament, shows up and wins without dropping a set. Are you kidding me?
Let's go.
You're shitting me, bro.
Bro, it's about to be doomsday in Vegas.
I can't believe that.
Championship title.
Fuck his unwelcome character. Actually, I hope even as a Bruce came out, but Muay Thai character's finally coming out. He tweeted mid bracket. Look at this, man. May 4th.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be
Roughly a week ago, Nee tweeted about how Season 2 doesn't want to speak negatively about it, but it's stressful and hard to enjoy. He was not having as much fun. He was stressed out, and he took first place.
Listen, I'm saying this right.
He is the GOAT! Between the witty one-liners and the funny crash outs, you've always had very level-headed takes. Thank you, Green Name. Shout-outs to the Green Names today. All right, thank you, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for the support. It's always fun having these really active streams, even though chat is fucking unhinged. Shout-outs to the mods. The mods are the GOATs for keeping this chat in order despite my best efforts. If you don't like the mods, we probably don't like you. Cheers, you guys. Thank you so much.